Let's introduce him first.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States of America.
You may be seated.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we
My fellow citizens, I stand here humbled by the task before us, grateful for the trust you have bestowed, mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors. I thank President Bush for his service to our nation, as well as the generosity and the cooperation he has shown. Sorry, this is emotional. Throughout this generation, the transition. 44 Americans have now taken the presidential oath. The words have been spoken during the rising tides of prosperity and the still waters of peace. Yet every so often the oath is taken amidst gathering clouds and raging storms. At these moments, Americans has carried on not simply because of our skill or vision of those in high office, but because we the people have remained faithful to the ideal of our forebears and true our founding documents. So it has been, so it must be with this generation of Americans. That we are in the midst of crisis is now well understood. Our nation is at war against a far-reaching network of violence and hatreds. Our economy is badly weakened, a consequence of greed and irresponsibility on the part of some, but also our collective failure to make hard choices. Thank you. You may be seated. But also our collective failure to make hard choices and prepare the nation for a new age. Homes have been lost, jobs shed, businesses shattered, our healthcare is too costly, our schools fail too many, and each day brings further evidence that the way we use energy strengthen our adversities and threaten our planet. These are the indications of crisis, subject to data and statistics, less measurable. Take him out, please. Sorry. Let's continue. Less measurable but no less profound is a slapping in the face of confidence across our land, a nagging fear that Americans' decline is inevitable and the next generation must lower its sights today. Today is the day. Today is the day of salvation. They are serious, and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time, but now, this America, they will be met. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it. You may be seated. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievousness of false promises, the recrimination and worn out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our bottoms. We remain a young nation, but in the words of Scripture, the time has come to set aside our childish things. The time has come to reframe our ending spirit, to choose our pretty history, better history, to carry forward the precious gift, the noble idea passed on by the generations to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal.
Give me that fire, fire. Give me that flame, flame.
And reaffirming the greatness of our nation, we understand that greatness is never given. It must be earned. Our journey has never been up short or setting less. It has been the path to the faith for those. For us, they packed as their few worldly possessions and travel across ocean, search of new life. For us, thank you, thank you, thank you. For us, they toiled our seat and endured the lash of a whip and blow hard on earth. Thank you. Thank you very much for all your support and your dedication to this country.